Does drainage remove flood risk? By directing and channeling water away from structures, roadways and other infrastructure, proper drainage can help to lower the risk of flooding. It's crucial to remember that no drainage system, particularly in areas with high water tables or heavy rainfall, can completely eradicate the risk of flooding. Drainage systems can lessen the amount of flooding damage by reducing the amount of water that collects in a particular location. For instance, by diverting water away from the foundations, a properly constructed and kept drainage system can lower the risk of basement flooding. By controlling the water flow and lowering the probability of flash flooding, drainage systems can also aid in lowering the risk of flooding. This can be accomplished by utilising stormwater control strategies such as green infrastructure, detention basins and retention ponds. It's also crucial to keep in mind that drainage systems may become overloaded during severe weather, a lot of rain or other natural catastrophes, and that even the best designs cannot prevent flooding in those situations. Other precautions like flood barriers and evacuation plans should also be taken into account in those situations. But what makes for an effective drainage system? Well, effective drainage depends on several key factors. Firstly, proper design. The drainage system must be properly designed to handle the topography and site conditions, taking into consideration elements like the area that needs to be drained and the slope of the land and the type of the soil. You need adequate capacity. You need to be able to manage the amount of water that will be flowing through it. The drainage system must be able to handle the volume of water. In order to manage the water without overflowing or clogging, the size and quantity of drainage channels, pipes and other components must be adequate. Thirdly, it needs to be suitably installed. The drainage system needs to be set up properly using the right tools and components. In addition to making sure the drainage pipes and channels are graded and connected correctly, this also entails putting in any required backflow valves or other control mechanisms. Fourthly, you need to consider regular maintenance. To make sure the sewage system keeps working efficiently, regular upkeep is essential. This entails clearing out any sediment or debris that may have gathered in the drainage pipelines or channels and checking sure that all control devices are operating correctly. You may also need proper vegetation. By absorbing water and slowing down runoff, protecting the earth and decreasing erosion, vegetation helps with drainage. You're also going to need to comply with regulations. Drainage systems must adhere to all applicable building and land drainage rules. In summary then, an effective drainage system should be designed and built to handle the volume of water that will be flowing through it, must be installed correctly, maintained regularly, and be part of an overall water management strategy that includes compliance with the relevant regulations.